Hello friends, Sagar here. I once again welcome you to my YouTube channel Physics with Sagar. This is the third lecture of this chapter, Communication System. In my previous videos, I have covered the topic till propagation of electromagnetic waves. In this video, I will cover the topic modulation and its necessity. From now onwards, the videos will be of only single topic because in my previous videos, I covered multiple topics in single video which made my video lengthy in time, which took me more time to record, to edit and upload. There is nothing for me to do that, but as the video gets longer, you will get bored. So I don't want to bore you. I want to give you the knowledge which will help you in the board exams to score good. So without wasting any more time, let's jump into the topic. Today's topic is modulation and its necessity. In my first video of this chapter, I have told you what is modulation. And in this video, we will see what is the need of modulation. Why do we need this modulation? So before starting what are the needs of this modulation, I will once again recall what is modulation. In that video, I explained you with taking this this cap of the pen as message signal and this pen as the carrier wave, high frequency carrier wave. So basically in modulation, what happens is this is low frequency message signal which has to be transmitted from one place to another place. If the distance is very long, the message signal which is having low frequency will get attenuated. In that video I told you what is attenuation. Attenuation means the loss of the strength of the signal. That means if this signal has to cover a long distance and not get attenuated and reach the receiver, it is very tough, which is nearly impossible. So to transmit this low frequency message signal from transmitter to receiver, which are at long distance from each other, we use this high frequency carrier wave. In this, what happens is this message signal, low frequency message signal, gets superimposed with this high frequency carrier wave, and this helps the message signal to transmit from transmitter to receiver. The exact definition of modulation is the original low frequency message signal gets superimposed with high frequency carrier wave. This process is called modulation. So if you are enjoying the video, please like the video and subscribe my channel. So let's see what are the needs of modulation. So these are the three needs of modulation. First is size of antenna, effective power radiated by the antenna, and mixing up of signals. To overcome these three problems, modulation is used. This modulation and its necessity is completely theoretical topic. So I will explain you one by one how does modulation helps to overcome these three problems. First, the size of antenna. The height of the antenna should be comparably 1/4 of the lambda, the wavelength of the signal. Know that the wavelength of the signal is inversely proportional to the frequency of the signal. That means as the frequency decreases, the wavelength of the signal increases. That means if the wavelength is high, then the height of the antenna will be more, which is very difficult to construct in a real life. If the wavelength is very high, the height of the antenna will increase, so which is very difficult to construct. And here comes our modulation. If this low frequency signal is modulated, then the frequency will be high of that signal. Now as the frequency is high, the wavelength gets decreased. Now our frequency increased, wavelength decreased, and as wavelength decreases, the height will be less of antenna, which can be constructed and the signals can be transmitted. So to solve this problem of the height of the antenna, we use modulation. Then our second point is effective power radiated by the antenna. From the studies of radiation, we can say that the power radiated from the antenna is proportional to L by lambda whole square. So we can't change the height of the antenna, because once it is constructed, the height is fixed. So L is constant. The height of the antenna is constant. The thing which can be changed is the wavelength, the lambda of the signal. If you want more effective power from the antenna, we need to decrease the value of wavelength of this signal. How can we decrease the wavelength? By increase the frequency. How can we increase the frequency? By modulation. So the power radiated by the antenna can be increased by decreasing the wavelength of the signal, which can be decreased by increasing the frequency. And how can we increase the frequency? By our powerful method, modulation. The next need is mixing up of signals. Consider this is an area, okay. In these all are the transmitters. What if all the transmitters simultaneously start transmitting low frequency message signals? These all signals will get mixed up with each other, and there is no way by which you can segregate or you can distinguish between this signal and all the other signals, okay. So to continue the transmission of those signals, the frequency of those signals should be increased, which can be increased by modulation. Okay, this is the need of modulation for the problem mixing up of signals. So I finish this topic here. If you have any doubt regarding modulation or the needs of modulation, you can comment me in the comment section, or you can DM me on my WhatsApp number, which I have given in the description box. So thank you, and please do subscribe, and sayonara.